Welcome to a macro view, where we take an in-depth look at Roll20 macros and break them down in an attempt to make you a better macro maker. Thanks for joining me. My name is Jim. Let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. We're looking at Thunderwave in this video. So let's look at the spell first, as we always do. The range is 15-foot cube. It's for a bard, druid, sorcerer, and wizard, so it's used by a lot of classes. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2 to 8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are complete within the area of the effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect. And the spell emits a thunderous boom, audible out to 300 feet. And then at each level you cast it above second level, or above first level, I'm sorry. The damage increased by 1 to 8. So, let's build it. As always, we're going to start with the default template. And we're going to name it. So name equals Thunderwave. And then I explained in the last one, when we're doing spells, I typically like to give as much information to the DM about the spell that they need, but only the information they need. Some of the information typically is not that pertinent, and it takes up a lot of screen space when you're typing all that information. So I typically always start with the range and the AOE, and then I'll do the attack, and then I'll do the damage, and then I'll do effects after that. So we're going to start with AOE, which, if you didn't know, stands for area of effect, is 15-foot cube from caster. Alright, so let's look at that. That's the first row. That's just going to be text in the first row. AOE 15 feet cube from caster. And now we're going to do the attack. And so the attack is, I'm sorry, we're not doing the attack. We're doing, this is not an attack roll. This is, they have to make a save. So the second thing after the AOE range is, if there is a spell DC, then we need to figure out what, in this case, Skeeky's casting it. We need to find out what his spell save DC is, which is located on his character sheet under Spell tab, Spell Save DC. Okay, so we're gonna go DC : and we're gonna go get Skeeky's spell save DC using a stat call. So at brace Skeeky's sheet, Skeeki pipe, and we need the spell _save _DC and close the brace. So again, this is our stat call to the sheet, Skeeki sheet, and we're grabbing his spell save DC, and it is a Constitution saving throw. Con save. Constitution save. And we're going to end that row. So this is the entire row right here. And we're going to return Skeeky's spell save DC, so the DM knows that it's a save, and he knows the DC. So we're going to run this, move this down. Okay, so it's an AOE 15-foot cube from caster, and it's a DC 17 Constitution save. So the DM now knows that everybody in that range has to make a Constitution save, and the DC is 17. So next, we are going to do the damage. And again, it's based on level. So we need to, and this is thunder damage. So thunder damage. And then we're going to ask them a question. what spell do you want to, what level you want to cast it at, just like we always do. Question mark brace, cast at level pipe, and then we want all of our options. So we're going to go level 1, comma, pipe. Okay, that's the first option in the box. Now we're just going to do that. Level 1, level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 9th level, we don't need a pipe. We have to end the query, which starts right here. So that has to be ended. And 9th level is the highest spell slot there is, so we'll never cast higher than a 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Okay, so now if we run this, nothing's going to happen when we pick it because we haven't put the instructions in what to do. But you'll see that it's levels 1 through 9. So if I pick 5 and submit, nothing shows up in the row because we haven't told it what to do if they select it. So if they pick level 1, it's going to do 2d8 thunder damage. So in level 1, the roll is going to be, so after the comma, we're going to put the roll, which is in brackets, 2d8, just like that. And then each level above that, it's going to be 1 more d6. So we're going to just insert these in after each comma, like so. And then we're level 1 is 2d8, so level excuse me, 2 would be 3d8. Level 3 would be 4d8. 2, is that right? 2, 3, 4, yeah, okay. So and then 5d8, and then 6d8, and 7d8, and level 7 doesn't have one. There we go. So 7, this is going to be 8, this is going to be 9, and this is going to be 10. Okay, so based on the level I pick, let's see if that works. Run it. Level 1. I didn't end the row. I have to end the row. So the row starts right here with these 2 braces, and I didn't end it. That's why it didn't respond. So I needed to end it. Level 1. So thunder damage 9. It rolled a 2d8. So let's roll it at level 4, which according to our sheet should be 5d8. Level 4. And if you hover over it, 5d8, 7, 4, 5, 5, 5. So the damage is working as it should. So now the only thing that the DM needs to know is what happens if they fail or succeed on the save. So we're going to do, in the last row, we're going to put full damage and pushed 10 feet. Because if you look at this, it says you get pushed 10 feet. And if you save, you don't get pushed. Full damage and pushed 10 feet on a fail, comma, half damage and no push on a success. You make sure that it's half damage. Yep. On a success, period, unsecured objects get pushed. Let's just do them. Pushed 10 feet. Okay. Let's run it at level 3. Here we go. AOE. So if I'm a DM and somebody casts a spell, I can look at this macro and I know that what the AOE is. I know that I have to make a Constitution save against a DC 17. I know that if I fail, that I take 15 damage and I'm pushed 10 feet. And I know that if I succeed, I take half damage and I'm not pushed. And then if there's unsecured objects, they get pushed as well. So that covers everything for that spell. And that is how you write the Thunderwave macro. I will put this in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.